Good morning everyone, and today I want to talk very much about finding our own rhythm and our own momentum and what works for us. And I see this happen time and time again with people trying to fit into other people's momentum, and it's just not happening for them, and they just end up kind of almost getting so overwhelmed that it just all kind of falls apart after a while. And that's because they haven't determined what is their rhythm, what is the momentum that works for them. And a lot of it is listening from the inside. Now, maybe I'm big into dance. I absolutely love music. Can't wait. I'm going to be seeing my favourite band the weekend after next. I haven't seen them since the start of the year, the end of last year. And I just love to get lost in the rhythm. And rhythm is that feeling where you can just close your eyes and you think, oh yeah, just this sounds amazing, you know. And yet we don't do this in our lives. We don't feel that rhythm and that momentum and what feels right for us, you know. And there's times, all right, where, you know, it's good to speed up and it's good to try different types of music, different types of rhythms. Because at the end of the day, music is energy. Music is sound, which is a form of energy. So that's why I'm using this analogy, is finding the rhythms that work for you. And what I see happening time and time again is people are trying to follow somebody else's tune, and that tune just is not in sync with who they are. It is not, it's like that missed beat, you know, or if you're hearing a piano and one of the keys is off, it's just not quite right. And yet they stay playing it and they don't trust themselves to actually stop and say, oh, hang on a minute, I actually need to listen to a different tune, or I have to create my own tune and find your own rhythm. And this is something that is, when we start to do this, when we start to find our own rhythm, that's when momentum happens. That's when our manifestations increase. That's when things are just like, oh my God, has that just happened again? And you can't believe it, because you're in your own flow or your own rhythm. It's the same thing. And so if you start to listen to the beat that's inside of you, listen to what's your heart beating to, what's making your heart flutter, what's making you excitement. And that's when, you grab those moments and you just hold them. You know, for me, I love walking in the woods, beautiful day. I just stop and I think, and I realise how lucky I am. How very lucky we are here in Ireland that we've had sun for so long. Well, that's a whole different story. But do you get what I'm saying? You know, it's what is making you think, oh wow, yeah. And I've said this in other videos, and I talk about it all the time, because music is such a huge part of my life. It's what feeds my soul, and I believe actually feeds all our souls, is music. And finding that, no matter what, sometimes it can be very, very powerful music. Sometimes it can be very, very soft, but it feeds. The rhythm is just right. So it's the rhythm that, you know, we work with that lifts us up and makes us feel better. And that's, you know, if you start to take on, you know, things, and so, you know yourself, sometimes when you're learning things, it can feel awkward and it can feel a little bit difficult. I'm not talking about that, okay? Because I learned how to salsa dance. I did a bit of shanos, which I really want to get back to in the autumn. And it takes a bit of work, but there's something about it, even though you're really brutal at it at the beginning and you're making loads of mistakes, you still want to go back and you want to learn more. That excites you. So that's why, you know, I suppose that's where I see the difference in it being just kind of a sticky learning process, and you might not be very good at it, but it still excites you because the rhythm is right, the connection is right, what you want is there. Now if we take that and apply that to everyday stuff, you know, are the stuff that are that we, you know, we're trying to manifest within our dreams and everything. We have to find what can we add to that, you know, that goal, that vision, that dream that's just going to excite us and just go, oh my God, this is so what I wanted, and make your heart skip a beat the same way music does. I hope you found this resonate to some extent, and please let me know in the comments. Your comments have been amazing. The messages I am getting, somebody going, oh wow, that just really just clicked home. I had an amazing share by Neo in our group, but from one of the videos that I had, you know, that I had shared. And that's what, it's not about me just inspiring you. You inspire me. It flows. This is how energy flows. To me, this is true trending. This is true hacking, when we can start to rejoice and talk about something that is just opens our minds, opens a conversation, gets us thinking, gets us believing again. You know, believing in ourselves is something that is the center of everything, is to believe in yourself. So that's it for today. Of course, to subscribe, hit the notifications, thumbs up, leave hearts. I love the hearts, and comments, and let me know what you think of this today. And have you found your rhythm? And are you dancing to the rhythm that is inside you? And I'll leave you with that one. Bye.